Open networking to me, and also people on the TLF team and Cisco, is really about having standardized and open ability to interoperate both on the networking side and also on the OSS and orchestration side. I think there's a lot of discussion right now about open source, but I think it's much more important to be able to have open interoperable standards. One of the key things that we've been seeing is a huge interest and uptake in the demand for NetConf and Yang. NetConf being the standardized protocol for configuration, and Yang being the modeling language that can be used both for device models and also for service models. So I think people are seeing the true value of being able to have things in a standardized, interoperable way. And traditionally, people have configured the network using proprietary interfaces like CLI, or now there's a lot of discussion about REST, but REST can be many things to different people, so there's also a movement to have a more RESTful API with NetConf called RESTconf, which we're seeing a lot of interest in. The IETF is doing a lot of work on Yang modeling to standardize things in the IETF. The MEF is doing a great bit of work in Yang modeling, and I think that this is really where the industry needs to go. A lot of people are talking about NFV and virtualized functions. It's one thing to be able to spin up the function, it's another thing to be able to configure it in a standardized way. And one of the key benefits of NetConf is it's a transactional API, so it's either all or nothing, full ACID transactions. So this is really important when you want to keep the network in a consistent state. And we're seeing a lot of uptake between the layer 2 and layer 3 vendors to be able to support NetConf and Yang. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done in the layer 4 through 7 space. I think that people are spending their time talking about service chaining standards for policy with NSH, but they're missing the point that you still need to configure those firewalls and those ADCs and those accelerators. So I'd really like to see the industry move forward more on understanding that you still need to have standardized interoperable APIs for all up and down the stack.